Hello Aries, welcome into your week of the 17th tarot reading. We are looking into what energies are going on around you. We are also going to be having a bonus reading at the end of this reading for you guys, which is going to be looking into a passed on loved one's advice for you, because we are heading into the season of the 31st of October, which is Samhain, which is the thinning of the veil between passed on loved ones, ancestors and us, for those of you who are in the northern hemisphere. Okay, so anyway, I would say even if you're in the southern hemisphere, let's take the advice that will come through for you. So let's get started here. We are going to be using a couple of different decks. Before I even begin to start, let me smoke out and cleanse out the area. Let me smudge out the cards so that they are ready and prepared for your reading, Aries. Remember, Aries, while we are busy doing this, this is a general reading. If you're going to resonate, you will know that you're going to resonate. If you don't, it is okay. You can check your rising, you can check your moon, or check your Venus as well, especially if you want to know about love. But let's cleanse the area. Spirit guys, please, I'm cleansing this area of all previous readings that I have done. I'm cleansing these cards of all previous energies so that the energies come through for everybody who is watching today out here on YouTube, and that means you. Okay, I also call in the spirit guides as well to please come in and guide this reading forward and show us what it is that we need to see or need to hear, basically. So let us get started here. I'm going to get a couple of cards out. Then I want to do the Celtic spread for you to see what energies are happening around you. It does show future energy, it shows past energy, it shows outcomes, problems, a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's get some Sufi cards out here just to start out the energy of the reading, and we'll end with one as well. Maybe I'll take out even more than one. We shall see. Let me have a look and see how I feel. Let's see what comes up. Let's see what Spirit Guide will say with regards to how many cards should come out. Sometimes I come in, I've got a layout. Sometimes I kind of like let things just happen, which is always the best, I've noticed. So let's get into this and have a look and see. You've got listen to advice. You've got gift of freedom. And you've got self-creation. I exactly know what's going on here. So you've got listen to advice coming through here. It does say guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. So there is some information, or there is some even spiritual advice, to be honest with you, that is going to come towards you and give you an idea or a basic sort of a direction in which you need to be going. Okay, so there's somebody that might come in here and give you some advice, maybe a tarot reader on YouTube, who knows, and this is going to help you to do something. Definitely going to help you have a major shift in your life with regards to freedom. So it says the gift of freedom. If I can actually see, the writing is so small in these pocket ones. Break away from your attachments. There's something you need to let go of here to set yourself free. Okay, wow. And then we have got the last one, which I like, which is called self-creation, which is basically actually to honestly tell you, once you start to set yourself free, once you start to let go of things that are no longer serving you, this is in fact when we start to create our own lives. And this is the self-creation energy. Be the author of your own life. I really feel like you're going to be letting some things go here. I feel like you're going to maybe getting advice from somebody, or even possibly information coming in here with the listen to the advice card. We might even get tarot cards that come out that align with this energy. So let's get into your reading and see currently in time now, when I'm doing this reading, what is going on in my Aries world, what is happening in their energy, if this deck will go do what it's meant to do. Why? No, I don't know what card that is, but yeah, I'm going to see what card that is. It doesn't want to. The 10 of Wands. Aha. Okay, I didn't even know what, maybe you guys saw it because the deck was facing you, but it kept falling. Okay, the 10 of Wands is definitely letting stuff go. It is a lot of stress, a lot of problems coming up here with the 10 of Wands. This is in your energy. I really feel like maybe people have been, or even, like I say, spiritual energy has been advising you perhaps to let go of something that is not serving you. And since that time here, you may be given the gift of freedom, maybe putting yourself free here with regards to a situation that's no longer, that's too heavy for you to carry, that looks like a lot of weight that he's carrying. And when you do this, this is when you're going to start to be able to create the life that you want to be in. That's the trick. You see, the thing is, once we actually start to take control of our lives and start to live consciously, that means we actually have a look and see what is going on in our world. We start to, and that's interesting, you're a King of Wands that crosses you. We start to take control of our lives. We actually make conscious decisions about situations in our world. So that means we look at everything in our life. We look at what we want. We look at what we don't want. We look at what is working, and we let go of what is not working. That is conscious living. That means you are consciously making a decision. You are not allowing other people to make decisions for you. You are not allowing life to plan things for you. You are planning yourself. And that can sometimes mean letting things go in your own terms. Because you are the King of Wands coming in here. If one of the cards in this tarot deck can be a conscious creator, it would be King of Wands. King of Wands is a very creative energy. It is tied to things like creativity, art, music, self-expression, individuality. All those things come up here with the King of Wands. But now, if this is what's blocking you, you may be afraid to speak your truth. You may be afraid to say, this is who I am. This is what I want. I think you got a blocked chakra. Your throat chakra. If you can't be speaking up for yourself and say what you want or ask for what you need, then you need to have your throat chakra unblocked. You need to be able to speak for what it is you want. I think don't be afraid or think that you don't deserve what you want, or think that I'll accept what I have and this is my life. Don't do that. You are the creator. I'm telling you, you are the creator of this world. Okay? And every time you accept things, every time you think about things, every time you say, this is my life, this is what I'm going to have to accept, you are literally creating that reality. You see what I'm saying? So be the creator, be the King of Wands, be independent, think out of the box, do things that even maybe scare other people. Step out of it and become the creator of your life. Don't let fear that something may not work, or that people won't like who you are, they won't like you saying no, or they won't like you taking on, doing whatever it is that you want to do, that they won't like you. If those people cannot respect you enough to say, if you're saying, no, I don't actually like what is happening here, so I think I'm going to pull back my energy, and people don't respect you for that, then they don't respect you, then they do not deserve to be in your world. Okay, let's see what the root of the energy is here. You need to move on in some kind of way. Chariot card here, it will not be easy for you to put down this 10 of Wands here, but it is 100% doable, because with the Chariot card coming in, it indicates that you can move forward, that you can be successful, that you can move forward on the road of life, and that you can overcome any difficulties that you are facing, and that you can become triumphant as you move forward. So let's see what's going on here. The past. Page of Swords. Oh, Spirit guide said you've tried this before. As I put the card down, they were like, you see? And I was like, oh, you tried before. You tried to do things in your life before and it didn't work. Okay, Page of Swords is a goal-driven card. It talks about looking at things, and this can be anything to you. I mean, this can be you looking at a relationship. It can be you looking at, goals that you have in life, or even things that you want to try, businesses, dreams that you have, love, whatever it may be to you. But it's like you looked at it and you tried it. And it's, when I'm here, it's almost like in this position, he's looking in this area. So in this area, in tarot readings for me, would be kind of like the past. That's why we put the past here. He's looking at the past, but the sword is facing the future. It faces the future energy. Now, that means you're looking to past failures instead of taking action, moving into the future. And that can be letting things go. It can be changing your life. It can be putting things down that no longer serve you. And looking to the past and saying, because these things have never worked for me, nothing worked for me before, it will continue to be that way. This is not how it is. You can have 1,000 failures. And I'm not telling you this because I read it in some book, and I have read these things in books, and I've read these things in books, and even my own self, when I used to read people saying you fall down and you get up again and again and again, I used to also eventually say, oh, this is just nonsense. But I used to accept that my life wouldn't be the way I wanted it to be. And it's really funny but I would only be able to accept that for a small period of time in my world. I would like say, oh, I give up, you know, and then I would just settle into whatever is happening around me, even though I may not like it, and I just accept. And I think it's part of the journey as well of accepting, but it won't be long. It'll be 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Something sparks inside of me and I start again with a dream, or go back to the same dream, or keep on pushing. And I kept on standing up every time I got knocked down, until eventually I didn't get knocked down anymore. And that's why we need to understand, just because you do not see something in your life now doesn't mean it cannot be in your life. And if you're accepting what you are seeing and you say, this is my future, you are then creating that future. So you need to be like, okay, I don't like the way things are in my life, but I accept it. But I know it's going to exactly where I want it to be. If you can do that, you've got miracles that can unfold for you. Okay, let's look at the possibilities here. You need to look at life from a place of wisdom. Hierophant coming in your Taurus energy. This is a possibility. I think they really are asking you, to be honest, to look at your life from a place of wisdom. Maybe even to seek spiritual teachings. To go out there and find out the deeper meanings of life and how things are working on an energetic level. And understand that everything that you have been through as well, because the Hierophant also means to be taught or to teach. Okay? And it means some of the failures that you had, some of the things that did not work out, the relationships, the business, the work, the friendships, the you trying to be healthy, these were not failures. These were all lessons that you were learning. You know, when people become doctors, they spend how many years at university? And then they go to become a doctor and they spend years again before they are fully qualified practicing medicine in the hospitals out there. And they are not fully qualified. They are interns, you see. So it takes them lessons and failures and having to go through something again and again and again and again, and fail sometimes at things and do things wrong to become the Hierophant. And only once you become the Hierophant can you get to where you want to go. So every failure is new. It's a new lesson for you. It's a new understanding for you. So I really don't feel like anything that has gone wrong in the past is a bad thing, to be honest. So let's see the future. The Lovers card. Alignment, first of all, got Gemini coming in here. The Lovers card means several different things. It is being overseen by an angel over there, which means that there is a certain element of, perhaps for those of you, future, okay, you are wondering about love, about a relationship. Yes, it is there. There is a relationship in your life, if that's what you're wondering about, okay? And then others of you are wondering about your path in life. To me, sometimes the Lovers card and the Chariot card are very similar energies, because I feel like it talks about balance between two different energies or different energies in your world. But it also talks about alignment, and it talks about the path that you are on. It talks about that mountain that stands in the background there. And it talks about the balance you need to be able to climb that mountain. There needs to be some kind of balance. And in the future, you do have that balance coming into your life here. Like I said, I mean, this could be a relationship for you. This could be a balance, or even you finding your place, finding where you belong, finding that this is what I'm meant to do. You're being aligned with something in life here. Could be a relationship, it could be a business, it could be your career, it could be where you're meant to live, it could be many things, your friends, finding the people that are like you. So I think there's a major alignment coming in for you. And let us have a look at your energy and how you are feeling about yourself, how you are feeling about your ability, and what's your energy like moving forward. So let's have a look here. You know you can do it. Yes, you can. I do reading. Yes, you've got a Hierophant, you've got a Magician, Aries, holy moly. Yes, you have everything you need. Everything you need. And I'm telling you, I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm just, you know, me. Average human being. I didn't come from a wealthy family. I came from a middle-class family. I was married and a housewife, yes, for many, many years. Decided to have babies. Then when I was not in a housewife, I was helping my husband to run a business, and I was never really independent because that business wasn't my thing. And I really fiddled with my own businesses for many years, and many times they did not work until I decided to be true to my truth about who I am and what I am. And once I started following my true path, which was spirituality in some kind of way, it clicked immediately and the doors opened. The same thing will happen to you. If it can happen to me, Deborah from South Africa, it can happen to you. Joe or Anne from the US, from England, from Australia, from India, whoever you may be, it can happen for you. When you see these people out there talking about you being able to manifest the life that you want to live, they are talking the truth. Okay? It's going to take hard work. It's going to take spiritual understanding. It is going to take the never ever give up energy. In my world, I never have option A and option B. I always used to have that safety net. Okay, if this doesn't work, then I'll do that. Don't do that. In my world, I have option A, and it's option A, and that's what it is. And let me tell you something, you're going to see miracles unfolding, okay? Let's have a look at the energy that is around you. Strength card, your reading is absolutely awesome. I don't even know what to say. Look at that. The energy around you shows that you are a very strong person. The energy around you even shows that whatever it is you're trying to do, it can be extremely strong. If it is a relationship, it is a very strong relationship and it's long lasting with the strength card. If it is you thinking, I'm not strong enough. Yes, you are. Okay. Yes, you are. We've also got Leo comes in here as well, which is, ooh. This is the thing, okay? These charcoal blocks, I used to burn them a lot and they've given me so many heart attacks in the readings that I'm back to burning them again. So, okay, it makes us wake up, you know, like snap. If you think, maybe Spirit Guide wanted something to be said there. If you think that you are not strong enough, you are strong enough. You have been through the worst day of your life. There are things that we've been through that are really terrible, that break us and we're just done. You know, you're still here. Okay, you are still here. And you will still be here. And do not be afraid of difficulties. I welcome difficulties. When I see a difficulty coming in, I'm just like, I gotta handle that now. I go, okay, the more difficulties, the higher I'm going. So the more difficulties I face, the stronger I'm becoming. It's like lifting weights. It's like exercising. The more you do, the stronger you get. The heavier the weight, the more muscle you're going to attain. I need to attain muscle. You know what I mean? Let's see what is your fear or what is your greatest hope here. Your fear and your hope is that you'll be safe. You're scared to step out of your box here because you're the wounded warrior. Your fear is actually an overriding energy in your world. What made me give up on fear was when my mom passed away. I lived with her for 20 years. So I looked after her for her old and she lived to be 81. Okay. When she passed away, it was so like, I knew she was getting to that age where she's going to pass away. Okay. And it's interesting because I'm talking about my mom and I'm doing ancestor readings at the end of this, in the bonus. Remember, next week again, I'm going to get advice from your ancestor. I'm your past on loved one. This week, I want to just get advice from them. And oh my goodness gracious, the first card out says, listen to advice. I just realized right now. Next week, I want to get them to give you advice on what is coming in next for you. Maybe they'll let us know what is coming in for you. Today, it's just total advice. With this energy here, because of what you have experienced in the past, the pain that you have been through, it is very hard for you to be able to trust the future, to be able to look forward and say, I've got hope. But I do see you moving out of something here because I've noticed you've now got a 9 of Wands and you have a 10 of Wands. So you are exiting a cycle that may have been a bit of a difficult time for you. It is going to happen. So let's look at the outcome here and have a look and see what's going on. You got a new start. Congratulations, you have a new start coming in. Page of Pentacles. This can be you receiving money in some kind of way with the Page of Pentacles, an offer of a new job, a change in direction in your life. It can be a person coming in with a pentacle, Okay, it can be business coming in for you. It can be a person. If it's a person coming in with a pentacle, this is good, because this person is in alignment here. And it's even the page of pentacles on the page of swords here and the page of pentacles here, right opposite each other like that. It could be if it's like a love situation. You've had people in the past who came in here and it didn't work. This one's not carrying a sword. This one is carrying a pentacle. Pentacle aligns with the Strength card. It is looking at the energy of stability. It is looking at the energy of somebody wanting something stable and long term. And if this is a career or it is a life situation, that is a new beginning for you that wants to come in. Because it is a page, I will tell you, I usually have my own meanings for the cards. Usually when I see a page, usually depending on what other cards have come out in a reading, it does mean somebody new that you have not met, okay? If otherwise stated by Spirit Guide. But let's get into your bonus now. Aries, let's get into this. I'm using the Angels and the Ancestor Oracle deck. And then we're going to get 2 tarot cards out as well. Let's see what the advice is. Let's see. Maybe it will align with this reading. I don't know. But let's get an advice card out here. I love this deck. It's really amazing. It's very motivational. It's quite spiritual. So they can go quite deep. Okay. So let's get into this for you and see what's happening. And remember, guys, did I mention if you want to have a personal reading with me? I don't know. I feel like I haven't said something. But anyway, let's get into this and have a look and see. She-Wolf. Of course, this is my favorite card. And just and this is if you are a man or a woman. You got to open up your spirit guide, your ancestor. I do feel like this is a female one because I asked them to show me their gender with regards to whatever comes up in the card. Okay, so this is a female ancestor coming in here. It can be a past or loved one. She was a little bit of a rebel, okay, because of the card that she's bringing up. The ancestors that will always come in and want to help us are going to be in understanding about what they want to tell us. So if you've got an ancestor coming in who had a business, they would come in to advise you about business. This is her. This can be a family member, it can be a grandmother, it can be a mother, it can be an auntie, a distant family even member. This was a bit of a rebel. She went against the grain. She did things that other people sometimes didn't approve of her doing, but she kind of like said, I do whatever I want. I think she was a real groundbreaker with regards to like maybe even feminism or women empowerment kind of a thing. I don't really like feminism that much, but I do like women empowerment. They're not really the same thing. It says unleash the wild within. And I feel like really when we're looking at some part of this reading here, it does kind of align with it because it is looking at you needing to own your truth. It is looking at you needing to feel like you're alive, needing to live your life here like you have no fear. The she-wolf, she has no fear. You know, and I wanted to say to you, you know, when I saw the 9 of Wands here, and I think they're reminding me now, when my mom passed away, I was talking about it, and I think we had some kind of disruption or some whatever. So now it comes in. When my mom passed away, it was so instantaneous. It happened so quickly. We were just around her the day before, and one moment a person's there and they're gone. And when that happened, I started to think back to like my grandmother and my great-grandmother, stories I heard about her. And I thought about their lives. And I said to myself, wow, one day we will all become a memory in somebody's world, you know. And one day we won't even be a memory. Because to be honest with you, I don't know much about my great-great-grandmother. Do you? Maybe distant stories you heard about them living somewhere in some place, and you heard the story being passed down from one person to the other, but we don't know their true story. We don't know what they did. We don't know how they cried or how sad they were. They gone. That memory is gone. And when I realized that, I said, wow, okay, everything I do, one day I won't even be here. Why must I worry? Just live your life to the fullest. Live it to the fullest while your heart is still beating. Don't waste a second. Put everything into every minute that you have. Live it full blast, throttle open. Because let me tell you something. One day you won't even be a memory. What does it matter? The only thing that matters right now is you now alive. Live it. Be alive. Live it to the fullest. Because one day will just be the story, or even less than that, forgotten. And if that is a realization that comes to you, this is the moment that you have. You have your heart that's beating. You have your soul energy inside of you. Take this life full throttle and live it to the ultimate fullest that you can get it to go to. Let's see what cards are aligned with this. 8 of Pentacles, go, 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 go. I really feel like your ancestor is coming in, letting you know that you are got a new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles together with a Page of Pentacles, very good energy. Let's see what else comes up here. Death card, go for it. Go for this. Scorpio coming in here, change your life. Don't even be scared. What have you got to lose? You know what I mean? One day, not even going to be here one day. Climb the mountain. You know what I mean? Make the change. Don't be afraid of what can go wrong. You know, sometimes I've seen terrible things go wrong in life. Things that you can say, that's bad. Oh my goodness. And you still live through it. You still live through it. And you come out on the other side and you rebuild your life and you start again. So you have nothing left. You've got nothing to live. I think the worst thing would be living a life that you just lived and you didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Let's see. 7 of Pentacles, you are safe. Whatever it is, however you wish to change your life, you have safety. I think this past on loved one is literally telling you, got an extra card by the way, your past on loved one is just really telling you, we see your life improving over the next 7 years. Over the next 7 years, there is something stable coming in for you here. There is financial stability, possibly even a relationship if that's what you're looking for. Whatever this is going from strength to strength. Do not be afraid. Do not hold back here. Live your life full throttle with the she-wolf energy. Maybe they even didn't. Maybe the person coming in here, for some of you guys, maybe they were not even the rebel. Maybe this was the grandmother who was always afraid, you know, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. In fact, I will be honest with you, it kind of feels like my mom's energy as well. Because the chakra block kind of popped when I was talking about it. And the energy that comes up is a female energy. And it's kind of showing me as some of the ancestors that have come in here didn't do it. They were very safe all the time. And my mom was like that. She was like, safety to the T. She would plan an outing 6 months in advance, you know, and if we were like, can we go somewhere, she'd be like, no, you can't go there, you must stay safe, you must do this. Yes, it's very good and all, but we didn't really go do a lot of different things. We didn't really live a lot. And I think she also regretted not having more things that she had done in her life. So I really feel like she's even coming in and saying, guys, live your life to the utmost fullest, because when you look, it will be over. The moments that you have here on this earth, okay, are for moments of creation. You're an artist. You need to know this. You're this person. You're an artist of your life. And don't take it too seriously. Just do whatever it is you want to do that makes you happy. Don't do things that are going to make you feel like after you did them, you wish you didn't do them. No, live your life with beauty. Live your life as if you are the artist of your own life. It's literally written here. You are the artist of your own life. Wow. Okay, I must be remembering, or Spirit Guide is reminding me. This is a new deck, so I haven't really memorized every card as of yet, but it's a beautiful new deck. Isn't it gorgeous? Little pocket decks that I found. But there we go. Thank you so much, Aries. If you do want to get more content from me, please do subscribe. The link or the subscription little thingy there, you can press that button thing and you can hit the bell thing next to it so that you know when your videos do come out. Otherwise, you can also hit the thumbs up if you so wish to do so. Otherwise, instead of me rambling on for hours and hours, let me say goodbye, and I hope you're having a wonderful and amazing rest of your day. Live your life to the absolute fullest. Do not be afraid. Bye.